Hello, welcome to Tricia's Cards and Crafts, and another one in my series of Simple to Step Up on Sundays. Today I'm going to show you how I made this card and envelope. Okay, and I'm also going to explain then later how I've made this card, which is just a bit more, it's very similar, just a bit stepped up. And there we go, and it's also on the reverse of that envelope. Okay, so we start off with the base, the note cards that you can buy in the packs from Stampin' Up, and envelopes. They come in packs of 20, and here we go. So I'm using 3 different stamp sets today because I wanted the sentiments from each of them. So this one is where I got the images from, Beautiful Friendship. Then we've got Positive Thoughts, where I've got the sentiment that I used inside, and then I used the Hello from the Forever Fern set. But I could have used any of these if I was doing a happy birthday card. I could have used the birthdays there. I could have used I Love Our Beautiful Friendship, So Very Happy to Know You, Hugs, Prayers, Love, Friends Like You Mean More Each Year. I could have used any of the others. So those are the sets that I've used. So I'm using the hydrangea image, and I have got the rose one out, but I haven't used the rose one. And I've used this little one, which is the this image here, but I've used different, so I've used first generation and then second and third generation stamping as well with these. And then I've used the 2 different leaf stamps. Okay. And I will explain what I did for the, because I thought it looked nice with this one, with a border around the outside. I wanted to try and do a border around the outside of this card. So I'll show you how I did that. I used some post-it notes to do that with. And I don't know what to do with them, so I will start from scratch again. I took them off. I'm not sure where I put them. Right, so you get a pack of these post-it notes, and they are very good to size them, to be able to size them the right size. So they fit almost exactly along the card. Exactly the width of the card, should I say, or the length of the card, I don't know. Right, so I position this on my grid because I want to just leave a small amount. I'm just doing the first, I think these are in 1/4 of an inches, so just a 1/4 of an inch right the way across there. And then I'm going to do the same thing on here. I don't know what I did with the ones that I took off. So put that is on another line, so I'm going to go down another 1/4 of an inch. Oops, there's the right sticky end. There to there. Now with the 2 side pieces, it's not quite as easy because I've got these in the way. So you can see through this one, but not above the top one. So if I keep it straight, I'm going to put one as near as I can straight along here. I think that needs to come across slightly. There we go. And then another one on the other side. Just lift that slightly. So I've got that there. Could have used the smaller ones to do this side with. And just make sure that that is straight, which it isn't. There we go. And I just want it to come in about 1/4 of an inch. Oh, I think that's about right again. There we go. So I've done that all the way around. So I will have a border that won't be stamped around the outside. Now, first, the colours I'm using are Old Olive, Rococo Rose and Seaside Spray. I've got a bit of a problem with the case on this one, but it doesn't matter because it's still plenty of ink in it. We'll start off with the Seaside Spray, and I'm using, we'll stamp the biggest image first, so just make sure you've got plenty of ink on this stamp. You can use it any way round you like. I think I'll use it this way round. Just going to push it down. Make sure I got enough pressure so that all the ink is taken up. Here we go. So that's that one. And it's one of the, what are they called? There's a photopolymer stamp, but they come out in a different, it depends, it's not the pressure, it's the amount of shading more or less that's in the actual stamp image, so that makes it come out different shades as well within the colours. So that's all I need this colour for, and then I'm going to use the pink one. Now I'm going to try and do all the pink stamping at the same time because it's not easy opening and shutting this stamp pad. So I'm going to do this one up in the corner, then the second one, and then the third one, and then another one coming down a little bit. So I'll have that back there, and there, and there. Okay, so they sort of look as if they're graded sort of colour wise. And while I've got this out, I'm going to do the envelope. So this is what I did to the envelope again. So I'm going to do the same thing, ink it up. I'll just do it on the, just in case it came off a little bit, which I was planning on doing. 1, 2, 3, and it doesn't matter about that so much because I'm going to go over it with some green as well. So 1, 2, 3. I've got my fingerprint in there by the looks of it. Never mind, we'll sort that out. What I could do, I could use, I've got a rubber. This is this one, it's a sand rubber, and you can, if you're careful, you can gently remove some of the marks, but I'm not going to do that because I'm going to use the green for the leaves as well over the top. So I'm also, no, I just used that, that's fine. So that's all of the pink inking done. I will need to use that rubber on there because that is not meant to be there, although it will be hidden by the stamp if I sent it, but I would like to take it off if possible. So if you're careful and you do this gently, it will usually lift the ink away, but it does take a little bit of the surface, makes it a little bit rougher, so it will take some of the surface off, but it's not so noticeable. So that's that part. Now for the green, this is whoops, you have to be careful with this ink pad, it's broken. There we go, that should be alright, I think. And I'm using the Old Olive for this now, for the greens. So I've got two different leaves. Whoops, that one doesn't seem to needs to be put underneath some water to just get it sticky again. So I'm going to put this one just here and maybe a little bit here. And I'll probably put another one just in the corner here. Okay. And then I'm going to use this one here. And here. And then they're going to come down here as well. Whoops. Now this will probably not work as well. There we go, it's not too bad. Because they're photopolymer, you can just about see through. I might just put a little bit of green. Didn't come through very well. You can just about get above the image. There we go, that's okay. And that's all right for there. I'm going to put the hello in green as well. I'm going to wipe this because I've got some around the edge and I don't want it around the edge just in case it comes off on the card. That's better. And I'm going to put this here. Slightly, never mind, it'll be okay. And then I'm going to turn the card over to the inside, if I can lift it up. And on this side, I'm going to put my sentiment. This one's okay. And I'm going to put that there. There we go. And I'm going to put a few more leaves just there, there, and I'm just going to put another one of these just along the crease of the card because I don't want it on the other side. I'm just going to come in with the bigger one. Ink isn't taking. Might have to re-ink this stamp pad. There we go. Might just put one there, one over here. There we go. So that's all of that, and I want to do the back of the envelope as well. Just take this off there a second while I do the envelope. I'm just going to do, might just bring in just a piece of card to go underneath just in case. Probably will get it all over the mat anyway, but you never know. Might be okay. One here, one here. See if I can get it all over. There we are. And then this one I'm going to put in the middle. There we go. So you can't see the pink so much, if at all then. There you go. So that's the card. I could put another one maybe on the corner. Down here. There we are. So we've done the envelope and done most of the work on the card. Just need to take these off now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you can just about see if there's a border around the outside. There we go. Just close this one up. And what I did with this one, I used, if you use a sort of squiggly line, then it doesn't notice so much if you go sort of squiggly, if you're not straight lines. You could use a ruler and just draw a straight line. This time I'm going to use the thicker end, which is more of a brush end, and I'm going to do the similar sort of thing, but I'm going to try, I want to start from about there, just make the line a little bit thicker this time. I'm not sure, but I think it might look a little bit better if it's a bit thicker. And from here, we sort of give it a sort of decal edge. There we go. Now I also used some of the old olive, these are the marker pens, and this again I'm using the Seaside Spray and the old olive marker pens. And I will use the fine line for this one. I'm going to put a dot in each of the corners first so that I know where I'm aiming for, and I didn't join them up last time, but I will join these up. Sort of do it like that, and then the same thing again. There we go. And then the last one. There we go. So that's my card finished. So just use the down folder just to make sure it folds down nicely. So we've got the outside edge. That's the difference between the thicker and the thinner lines. I don't know which one I like best, but there we go. And that's how I made the cards. So those are the insides, and we've got the 2 envelopes as well ready to go. Okay, so those are the simple versions, and for the stepped up version I cut a piece of Seaside Spray cardstock and matted it behind the, I did another then colour, this is the Whisper White card, and I cut it an A4 sheet in half to make A5, so when I folded it it's an A4 card, and used it vertically rather than horizontally, so it's landscape rather than portrait. And I did exactly the same sort of stamping as I did on the smaller versions, on the note cards, and then I just added some of these, I'm not sure whether they're still in stock, but they're the 2019 to 2021 in colour faceted dots, and you had all the in colour dots colours with those, and they're in 3 different sizes. So I've used those just to add some little highlights to it. I could have added a bow, I could have added all sorts of things, but I decided I liked it just like it is. I did the same thing on the inside, but instead of going across the top I just did down the sides, and I've done the same thing on the envelope. You can buy these envelopes as well. They're 40 envelopes. I can't remember the price of them now, but they fit they're C6 cards, envelopes to fit your C6. Yeah, to fit your A6 cards. Okay, so those are the cards. I hope you've enjoyed the video today. If you did, please can you give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, you can subscribe to my channel, and if you click on the little bell icon you'll be notified when I post a new video. If you have any suggestions or questions, you can leave them in the comments below, or you can email me at triciascardsandcrafts@yahoo.com. And if you'd like any of the stamp sets or any of the materials that I've used, you can find them on my online shop, which is triciascardsandcraft.stampinup.net. So triciascardsandcraft.stampinup.net. Okay, I hope you'll join me again soon, and thanks for joining me today. Bye.